guys, so for today's video, I thought I'd do a little video about dupes and affordable alternatives to some of Sephora's most pricey moisturizers. I love researching, trying dupes, and finding alternatives to things and end up saving people some money. And anyway, and these are all products I've tried, and some of them are upwards of $100, and I've got some really affordable options. And some of those are even kind of expensive, but when you're looking at $50 to $100, save some money. So first I'm going to start with is the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Recovery Cream. It's $92. So I will link to all these at Sephora, and then I'll link to their alternatives so you can check them all out and see what you like. But for the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Recovery Cream, I've got a couple options. The first, pardon the dirt on the bottle. It's kind of gross. I'll clean that up. The Paula's Choice Omega Plus Recovery Complex Serum, which is $44. So this one is expensive. However, it's half the price of the Tatcha one. So even though this one's expensive, it's half price. So in here we've got omega fatty acids. We've got the ceramides. We've got the sodium hyaluronate. And we've got the rice. So in terms of that, it's very similar. And it's also fragrance-free, just like the Tatcha is. So this one's really nice when we're checking out. This one has some other really similar dupes. I think a couple of them were Drunk Elephant ones. So this one's a nice option and dupe for some other products as well. And then second is the Skyn Iceland Arctic Repair Cream, which is $40. This one's nice because it comes in a tube, which is really wonderful. And in here we've got omega fatty acids, which is the main star of the show in the Tatcha. We've also got the sodium hyaluronate. We've got the vitamin E. We've got the Phytosterols. This one's really nice product overall. Skyn Iceland is super hit or miss. They have some really nice fragrance-free stuff, and then some of their stuff is overly scented and just not great. But this one is really nice. Okay, next up, I've got some alternatives to the Biossance Squalane Omega Repair Cream Deep Hydration Moisturizer, which is $60. Biossance also came with an Ectoin Overnight Cream, which is also really nice. But they're expensive, so I've got some dupes. And the first one for this one is the Barr Centella Calming Barrier Cream for $18. Really affordable. So, what is that? $42 less. So you could get 3 of these, more than 3 of them, for the same price as the Biossance. It's got the Ceramide, got the Squalane, got the Glycerin, got the sodium hyaluronate, so it's got all those similar things. It's also fragrance-free. And if you haven't tried anything from Barr Labs, check them out. They've got some really nice stuff. They're not as known of a brand, but they've got really a lot of nice stuff that I've been happy with, including their sunscreen. Next up, another close alternative is the Kopari Ceramide Whipped Moisture Cream, which is $42. So still kind of pricey, but it's $18 less. And it's got the Squalane in there. It's got the Shea Butter. It's got the Ceramides, the Jojoba Esters, the vitamin E, the sodium hyaluronate. It's very, very similar to the Biossance. And in fact, for daytime use, I actually like this one a little bit more. So that one is worth checking out. And then last but not least is the Peach and Lily Rescue Party Barrier Comfort Cream for $43. As a comparison to the Biossance, it's got the Ceramides, the Squalane, the sodium hyaluronate, and the omega fatty acids. Ike says hi briefly for 5 seconds, and then he leaves. Okay, next moisturizer up, and I will list all this below so you can check it out, is what I reviewed yesterday, the Drunk Elephant Bora Barrier Rich Repair Cream, which is $69. I've got some dupes. And the first one is the Bioc Clarity 24-Hour Skin Smoothie Gel Moisturizer, which is $18. I really enjoy this brand. I've got several products from them, so they're worth checking out. In terms of the similarities to the Drunk Elephant, we've got the Shea Butter, the jojoba oil, ceramide, palmitic acid, tetrahexyldecyl-ascorbate, and I just realized I grabbed their smoothie version. But anyway, I'll link to the other version. Sorry, I grabbed the ultralight version, but I will link to the correct one. So check that one out. Oh, I just laid down. Okay, and then the other good dupe, and this is also a dupe for the Protini, the Neoen High R Exosome Cream, and it's $18. I love this one. So in terms of similarities to the Bora Cream, we've got resveratrol, we've got sodium ascorbyl phosphate, we've got vitamin E, we've got peptides, and then we've also got the main humectant of glycerin in here. And this one is also a good dupe for the Protini. Really enjoy this one. Check it out. If you haven't tried it, it's wonderful. I love it. I'm reaching for it all the time. That's not going to stand up. So, whatever. Okay, next moisturizer up is the Olay Henriksen Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Cream. That one is $52. It does have fragrance in it, so keep that in mind. And the dupes I picked out do not. Although, I will say, okay, this first one has bergamot oil in it, but anyway. So the first similar product is the Peach and Lily Peptide Pro Firming Moisturizer, which is $45, so it's not a huge savings of $7, but in my opinion, this moisturizer is wonderful. It does have bergamot oil in it, so for some people it's going to instantly rule it out, but otherwise, it's got several different peptides. It's got amino acids, it's got vitamin E, it's got sodium hyaluronate in it. It's wonderful. If you haven't checked it out, it's, unless you're sensitive to bergamot oil, it's really wonderful. So... And then my next alternative is the Costa Baja MA Peptide Cream, which is $12. And this one is fragrance free. So in terms of the similarities to the Ole Henriksen, we've got peptides. Obviously, that's the main star of the show. We've got the niacinamide. We've got ceramides. We've got sodium hyaluronate. And we've got vitamin E. And this one is $12. So this one will save you about $40. And it'll last you longer, in my opinion. So, really nice product from Costa Baja. And then last but not least, I've got the Sunday Riley Vitamin C Brightening Rich Hydration Moisturizer. I really want to do their title cream, but I don't know what the heck's going on with it. So, anyway, so their Vitamin C cream is $65. I've got two dupes, and the first one is, I think this one's newer. The Farsolay Renewal Cream, it's $39. And it's really nice. It's got a nice airless jar. Farsolay kind of did a relaunch of their brand and really have some nice stuff. So in terms of similar ingredients, we've got tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, which is a vitamin C derivative, squalane, vitamin E, turmeric, and then we've got rosehip. And I will link to this at Farsolay. I don't think it's an affiliate link, just FYI. And then last but not least, coming in at $14, got the Bonage Green Tea Water Cream. Now, I'll link to this. So in terms of similarities to the Sunday Riley, we've got green tea, we've got the squalane, we've got the vitamin E, we've got the sodium hyaluronate, and then we've got the base of glycerin. And this one has several other peptides. It doesn't have vitamin C in there, so it's a little different. I'd say that Farsolay is more similar, but I really enjoy this one. So if you haven't tried it, check it out, because it's in a giant tube, and it's really affordable. So anyway, so those are the 5 expensive ones I picked out to do for today, and I think these are all really nice options. If you haven't tried them, check them out. They're all each wonderful in their own way for different reasons and different ingredients, but they're all going to be pretty nice, and most of them are fragrance free. So anyway, check them out. Interested in hearing from you guys. If you have any thoughts, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.